Hi everyone, and welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well. In today's video, I'm going to do a quick review of IK Multimedia's T-Rex 6 intro that comes with free mastering suite. At the time of the recording of this video, which is early September 2024, IK Multimedia released T-Rex version 6, and with it came T-Rex intro, the free version. Like in the past, T-Rex version 5 also had the free mastering plugin, but the new version 6 has additional features which weren't included in version 5. A quick disclaimer, I have no association with IK Multimedia, and this is not a sponsored video. The only reason I decided to make this video because I like multimedia products and I do have the complete set of T-Rex version 5, and I am quite contemplating to actually get version 6. Because for me, because I've got the complete set, I can get version 6, about 60 plugin processors for €99 or $99. That's a bargain for me. But that's not what we're here for. Let me show you how to get T-Rex intro, the free version, and then we'll master a song. To download it, just go to ikmultimedia.com, find T-Rex 6, and you'll find T-Rex intro at the bottom here, on part of the menu. You click on that one, or of course you can read about T-Rex. There's some of the plugins that you get, but we're not interested at the moment. We want T-Rex intro, which is a free version, so we can easily master our songs for free. Here we can see we've got the download now, and what comes with the intro, the free version of the mastering suite, is you get the classic compressor, so we need a compressor to master. And we get classic equalizer, so we can do a little bit of EQing if we wanted to. And then the most important, the heart of our free mastering plugin, is the Master Match X Lite. Now it does come with some limitations, the Master Match X, and we're going to look at them. But for free mastering suite, for your own home recording projects, I think this is a great deal. So click on the download the IK Multimedia Product Manager, and install it. And once you run it, the product manager, and you log into your account, which is by the way free, you can see here T-Rex intro already installed and authorized. But when you scroll down in your own product manager, as you can see, I do have lots of them here, and you will see the T-Rex version 6 come in as a trial edition. So you click on that one, you will download and install, and once it's installed, it'll be ready. And the way the other packages work to upgrade to the Pro or the Max bundle is you can actually either purchase them through their website. Again, no affiliation link or anything. It's from Direct Multimedia. Or you can use the module manager to purchase individual processors. But if you are thinking of buying, I suggest to either get the Pro or the Max bundle. That way you get everything at a bargain price. So once it's installed and ready to go, so let's run the module manager just so that you can have an idea how to get extra modules. And then we dive into the mastering console. Part of the T-Rex version 6 installation is a new modules manager. And I really like it because it shows all the modules that are available. And you can filter the ones that you own, any trial ones, or show all. And then you can filter them by dynamics or EQs and so on. You get the drift. And if we look at this one, these are the ones that we have. So we've got automatically the classic compressor, the classic EQ, and Master Match X Lite version. Now, even though I have all of the version 5 installed on my laptop, they don't appear here. So you have to upgrade. You have to buy version 6. I mean, it makes sense. Of course, you've got a 10-day trial available, or you can buy it. The one thing I like about the modules manager, that in the past, when you installed T-Rex, all of the modules will install, and they will appear in your DAW, even though you may not have the license for it. So I guess for you to give it a try, they make some hissing noise every random minute. but it was annoying. And the only way around it was to actually go in and individually delete the DLL files from your computer. And next time an update came in and you installed the update for T-Rex, they will install again. Annoying. But in this time, I like this button here, this yellow thing. If you don't own a license for BAS1, then you can turn it off. Let's say I don't have the British channel. I can turn it off and that will stop from appearing in your DAW. And once you purchase it, you can enable it and they'll be available there. So that's a great thing. So let's go and master a song using the mastering console. The mastering console is a standalone application that runs on your computer, which uses exclusively the T-Rex plugins, as we see on the bottom right hand corner there. Now, all the modules, of course, if you have them, whichever one you've got license for, they will appear as a plugin in your DAW. But for the mastering console, you can't use any third-party plugins. Exclusively, the T-Rex plugin is what can be used. Just very briefly, let's go to the screen. Here we have preset chains that we can select and save as well. And then we have a clip list. Here are all the list of all the songs that you can load as an album. So you can process them individually. Here at the top is what we see our modules. And then when we load a song, we will be able to see the waveform. So when we do that, I'm just gonna load a song from the desktop for now. So as you can see, that's my mix song. It hasn't been mastered. And in here, we can also do some fade-ins, fade-outs, whoops, fade-out, shortening the clip from either end. So it's really great. And also you've got different type of fade-ins and fade-outs as well. You can choose. So it's really great, fantastic. We can also zoom in, of course, if there's anything that we need to look at. So the chain is for individual songs. And on top of that, we have the master bus, where any processing we put here will affect every song. Then we have some metering on the top right hand. And the usual with IK Multimedia, we can actually have A, B, C, D, and different sort of presets that we can switch between and see if it's making any difference or not. Now, the first thing that I would recommend to do before you start anything is to set up the audio system. And for that, we click on these three bars here to open up our settings page and the audio settings. I think it's really important that you select ASIO and your audio interface and the left and right channel output. And what sort of project setting you want, resolution, wave, of 24 bits, 48, whether you want to clip the output to 0 dB or if you want to do digital delivery mastering and so on. But the most important one is audio settings here. And once you've done that, we click change, apply changes, and we close. I'm going to select default for this song, and master match is what I'm going to work with at the moment, because the other ones are like classic EQ and compressor are your standard EQ and compression that you can use. But for this song, and to make this video short, I'm just going to concentrate on Master Match X. First, let's have a listen what the song is. I'm just going to bypass the Master Match X first, and go to the waveform, and let's sort of fast forward to somewhere loud. Let's have a listen.
And my dreams become unclear, trapped inside this atmosphere. Let you know that by tomorrow I'll be yours.
Okay, so that's a song from James May, Going to the Moon. One thing I noticed, I'm not sure if this is because of the free version, even though the peak and RMS work, LUFS doesn't seem to work for me. It keeps saying infinity. But not to worry, because in Master Match, we actually get input and output metering within the plugin that will tell us all of that information anyway. One of the limitations with the light version is that we cannot load a reference song. So we need to buy a full version for that. That's fine, because we can choose from the list of genres of music that we think our song might match. So in this case, let's go with, just gonna, make it easy, I'm just gonna select pop. And then we click analyze. So let's analyze it. Waiting for audio.
And my dreams become unclear, trapped inside this atmosphere. Let you know that by tomorrow I'll be yours. I'm going to the moon.
Of course, it got louder, but that's normal through mastering. Whether it's sounding right or not, that's something you can decide. Just so that we can see all the options available in Master Match X and what the limitations are. So let's go from left to right. This is our input, so we can drive the input if we wanted to. And the first limitation we find here is that the vintage button, to give it analog sort of vintage tube saturation, is not available. But we can use the input to adjust. And then we've got EQ balance, which is like a tilt for the sound, where you have even, bit darker, brighter, so it tilts the tonal balance. Warmth is another one that we can't have, but that's okay. EQ match is available, and it adjusts the amount of EQ that it thinks it should adjust of the mix. And we can also enable linear phase, which is really great. We have a gain reduction meter. Compression, the most important one, is not available. So I guess it's set at 5, and we can always use the input to drive a little bit if we wanted to into the compression. But I'm quite happy with that, because we can use compression before the Master Match X in the chain, so we can compress it ahead of time. And the next one is a style. Again, that's the compression ratio and how hard the ratio is. It's sort of gentle compression, balanced, and hard. And the limiter is available, and we can push the audio into the limiter, make it louder. And at the top left hand, we have our input metering, which displays peak, RMS, and LUFS of the incoming signal. And on the right hand side, we have the output metering for peak, RMS, LUFS, and so on. We also have stereo enhance option, so we can see what the stereo field is and if there are any phase issues. But of course, we cannot modify that. That's with the paid version. And Mono Maker, again, I think is also something that you need to purchase as well. So for just a quick demonstration, I'm going to play the song and then adjust the parameters, the input, the EQ balance, EQ match, style, and limiter, and see how much difference we can make.
And my dreams become unclear, trapped inside this atmosphere. Let you know that by tomorrow I'll be yours. I'm going to the moon.
A bit brighter there and darker.
I am leaving to the moon.
Let's do the EQ match.
I hope to see you soon.
That's pretty much no EQ. Apply.
'Cause I'm going to the moon.
Let's do gentle.
My gut keeps telling me when you're done, get out of here. And my dreams become unclear,
Gentle
trapped inside this
Balance.
atmosphere.
and hard.
Let you know that by tomorrow I'll be yours. I'm going to the moon. I am leaving to the moon. I hope to see you soon. 'Cause I'm going to the moon.
And those are the settings. So for this song, I probably would go with gentle and might push the EQ a little bit more a little bit brighter. And input is fine, getting a little bit of gain reduction there. And the output limiter, I'll probably leave it as the 5 setting, the default setting. And that's giving me about minus 9 or minus 8 dB LUFS. Still a little bit too loud for this song, but as you can see, you can actually push that to the limit if you wanted to. And I can just hear some distortion there. Of course, we can bring down the input level or the limiter level to give a little bit more dynamics into the song. And of course, you got to note that this is not a mastering class. I'm just demonstrating the software. So you got to spend the time and see what's best for your song. Now, to demonstrate what else you can do is you've got the compressor that you can add to the beginning. You can, of course, add it later on or even parallel. I wouldn't recommend parallel on EQ, but you can do that. So, and of course, you can classic EQ. You can also have the classic EQ or after or parallel and so on. One note I should make from version 5 to version 6 is that now we have metering at the input and the output of the processors as well, which makes it really handy. In version 5 that did not exist, and it was very hard to get the levels right from one processor output to the input of the next processor. This makes it really, really great. So let's run the compressor at the input as well, just for the sake of running it.
And my dreams become unclear, trapped inside this atmosphere. Let you know that by tomorrow I'll be yours. I'm going to the moon. I am leaving to the moon. I hope to see you soon, 'cause I'm going to the moon.
I could put some processing on my master bus, but in this case, I'm not going to. I'm just going to leave it blank. If you wanted to, you can add it. Normally, you would probably want to put a brick wall limiter to control the master output so that the levels don't go up. But in this case, because the free version doesn't have that, I'm just going to leave it off. So once we've done that, what do? Well, we got to export it and send it out to the world. So we've got export. Here we can actually select what the current file and what format we wanted output and export it. That's it. And that was the mastering console from IK Multimedia of T-Rex version 6. If you found this video helpful, make sure give me the like and share. And if you like videos like this, feel free to subscribe to my channel. And as always, thanks for watching and have a great time making music. And I'll catch you in the next one.